data is driving a lot of changes within organizations. I think the way the data is getting presented these days is more visual. A lot of sorting and analytics happens at the back end. For example, the screen just tells you, how much of content is available on your platform, how much has been allocated, and how many users have been assigned to courses, for example, right? Now, this could be just any kind of reports that you want to draw, right? It could be user-based reports, it could be content-based reports, it could be finance reports. And I think data is useful at all levels. I think previously it was being just used by administrators. I think over time it is now important for users to have data. It is important for content developers to have data as well. What you will see in this dashboard is how the users are actually getting information about where they stand, what are their competency levels, and what is it that they have been assigned to, and also how they compare with group averages, for example, right? So that's all data at the back end that gets interpreted. And a very simple, statistics, for example, is also the completion data. I'm just going to pull out a simple. So this is, for example, how it shows on your platform, where it says, what is it that you're being assigned to? What is your role, job role? What are the competencies that, there are, the number of competencies there are, and where you stand against what has been given, has been assigned to you. And it lists the various kinds of competencies that you need to be, specializing in, or you need to get yourself completed. And then it also gives you the courses that relate to each of these competencies. It also gives you the levels. So this is the kind of data that happens at the back end for users, for example, that makes it easier for the user to understand where they are. If you also take simple dashboards that you're seeing these days on learning experience platforms or learning management systems, is that, it obviously gives you a data on where you are to what you're being assigned, but it also gives you information on what's new, what has been added every day, what's a new content that has been added, what are the popular categories within the group that you're working in, what is the different kind of content that is popular within the same group, and what has been recommended for you. Now, what happens at the back end is a lot of data analysis and a lot of data interpretation, and then how it is presented, so it's easier for people to see what they're doing.